Headway TV. I haven't videoed for a while because there hasn't been a lot happening with the growing season, but we've had a few changes building wise. We now have a disabled friendly toilet on site. So when the lockdown's completely over, our members can come up and don't have to worry about going. We have one or two items that are still growing. And I think this is the kale. It is ready for picking, just need to take a few leaves at a time. Under here we have purple sprouting broccoli. Now it started to sprout, but it's not supposed to do that till about February. But this year hasn't exactly been a normal year. And we have a few string beans, French beans left for the picking. Okay. And the pear tree is doing really nice. We've got about 5 or 6 pears on here. It's only its second season, so I think it's doing really well. There's a lot of things that are coming to the end at the moment. I know it's only August, but it feels like autumn some days. The border's looking absolutely lovely. And the sweet peas have decided to fall over in the wind that we've had, but they're still flowering. And they smell absolutely lovely. It's amazing. It's a pity we don't have smelly vision. And the flower bed's looking okay. Things are dying back like they do in winter and autumn. And we have put some courgettes in. They're just starting to flower nicely. That's the rest of the peas that are left over. They're going to be taken out shortly. And I think we have squash in here. It's a lovely variety. There should be quite a few growing in here. There's lots of flowers. Let's have a look. There's some more. Okay. This is where the onions work. Just need sorting out, weeding and digging up. And the elusive rhubarb pops up every year in the same spot, no matter how many times we move it. And these beds have been emptied and harvested, and we've been fixing the boards on the side and started to succumb to the weather bit that it's been having. So all the beds will be getting a new repair job. Okay. Another acquisition we have on the allotment is our outdoor classroom. And Maria did some fundraising for this and she raised enough money for it, and I think she's done an amazing job. Now there are windows and the sides do come off, however I'm not going to take them off, but you can see that it's going to be a really great place to do artwork, bird watching, studying, just come up and have a brew and a sandwich in the peace. Okay. Now, the strawberries are taking on a second life. Hopefully we'll get some lovely fruit from those. Now this corner is work in progress. It's going to be a sensory corner. So all the senses, sight, smell, touch, feel, taste, are all going to be incorporated. At the moment, they haven't been planted, but we've got herbs that you can eat and you can smell. Chives and rosemary and sage. Then we have some architectural grasses, and they're going to sound absolutely lovely in the wind, and they're so lovely to touch. Cats. And we have this, a zebra grass. Again, that's going to sound really nice in the wind. And we have the hanging baskets with the fuchsias in. Well, these aren't scented, but I think they give a lovely spray of colour. Okay. Now we need to finish building off this section. And this is where we've got all the storage for the wood at the moment. It looks a bit like a builder's yard, but then it always does when we start working. There will be a solar powered water feature in this area and some seating. So if you just want to come and sit calmly and quietly in an area and just smell, taste, touch, hear, It'll be an ideal place for you. That probably won't be finished until spring, so it's something to work on over winter. Now into the polytunnel. It's looking a bit sparse in the polytunnel at the moment. There's some sweet peas that I picked earlier. They smell divine. And colours gorgeous. Now we have watermelon. There's 2 on that plant. Then we have the Melba melons. And there's 3 here. And we have a glut of tomatoes. Another watermelon. Yeah, you know what they are. Another watermelon. More tomatoes. And we have the chilies. I missed the chilies last time. I think the capsicum, but I could be wrong. More tomatoes. Now these are a different tomato than what we've normally grown. They're like a burgundy, deeper red colour. They taste very, very sweet. More Melba melons. 1, 2, 3. I think with the polytunnel being so hot and humid, I think it's helped with the melons this year. More tomatoes. And I think this is a pumpkin. Looking lovely. We harvested the onions. They're just drying out. And we've took some strawberry runners. And some larger ones there. And we have some smaller ones here. They'll be going into our spring sale next year. Raising vital funds for the group. And the grapes. Look at the grapes. Wow. Aren't they lovely? I like to call them wine seeds. Absolutely loads. Can't wait for them to be ready. So this is a short and sweet visit to the allotment. Not much happening at the moment because it's coming towards the end of the season, but still plenty to do. Bye for now.